Hello folks, exeter-rider. Now this is a very quick video. Now I just want to talk about a couple of things actually. First of all, I want to do a channel shout out, and secondly I want to do a little quick walk around on this. It's not a first ride or anything like that. It actually started out as a channel shout out because I rarely get to watch YouTube because I've always got so much to do with family business and YouTube and getting all these bikes and filming them. So I always try and do a really good job of that for your sake, more than mine, believe it or not, because I want to have a nice videos for you to look at. There's a channel out there, most of you would have heard of him. He is a mate of one of my mates, Epic Adam Moto Vlogs. He was based in North Devon. He's now in the USA, and his channel is C90 Adventures. Now the reason I want to talk about him is that it's rare that I watch a channel which I really engage with, and sort of set aside time to watch. And I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but what I have seen has been absolutely brilliant. And I did meet him at the ABR festival. Ed March he's called. Really genuine, nice chap. Also a very intelligent chap as well. He's yeah, on the personal level he is a very brainy bloke indeed. Now going back to the Cub for a second, this has got to be one of probably the most iconic bike ever built. Now they were made a long time. I'm not going into the history, but they were made back in the 40s or 50s, somewhere around there. They were designed by Honda, and the amount of you got to read the story really. But basically, he wanted to put an engine in a bicycle in back in the day, and essentially the way it ended up was the Honda Cub, which became incredibly popular. He came up with so many things and walls that were going to stop him building this bike, including his factory being bombed, and then he used the gasoline cans to make the walls of the factory again, and then he just kept going. He never gave up, and 70 years later or 80 years later, whatever, it's still being built. And that's what I really like about Honda, is that they've still got the Gold Wing, they've still got the Super Cub, and they still have the monkey bike as well. And I think it's great that they're still carrying on with that heritage. This bike in particular is unique, not only with the way that it looks, and the weather protection that it's got there, but also it's got a semi-automatic box as well. So basically you push down to go up the gears and push on the back pedal to go down the gears. Is that right? Yes, it is. Takes a lot of getting used to, actually. Got the enclosed chain as well, and just the actual styling of the bike is, it's always been the same. Obviously this is now the 125 version, which is updated. They're only £3,800. It's not a first ride vid, but I will take you for a little spin. It's keyless ignition as well now, so I've got the key in my pocket and you just turn it like that and it fires up. Right, so starting her up in neutral, it only has a centre stand. There is no side stand with this, so when I push it into gear like so, rev it up like so, and then you click it into second gear, and then into third gear like so. Now when you come off the throttle, this is what I never knew about these bikes. When you come off the throttle, it will stay in third gear. In this case it's got 4 gears, but it will stay in third gear, but the wheel will just stop. There is no clutch or anything like that. It is a semi-automatic gearbox, much like the Honda Quads are actually. The quad bikes are the same. It works off a centrifugal clutch. So what happens when we're in third gear and we want to pull away? Well, the automatic clutch will just engage. It won't give you any power, but it will still make you go along. This is one thing I never understood how it worked, you see, before I got this bike. Now just click down to first gear again. So I'm clicking down. Oops, Yes, oh yeah, that's right, yeah. So now I need to push down like so, and then off we go. In first gear, then we're going to go into second, like so. No clutch, no nothing, it just does it all for you. And again, if I want to come to a stop, I'm not clutching in or anything, there's no clutch, and it will just stop there and stay in the gear that I last left off. So again, that makes this bike really unique. 2020T version does come with a pillion seat as well, which is good. The actual finish is pretty good, bearing in mind you're paying £3,800 for it. It's a good price, isn't it, for that technology as well, with the semi-auto box there. So yeah, I mean, as I say, if it's your type of thing, it's great. Plus the Honda State, I think you get 188 miles to the gallon. I can quite believe that, because I filled this up already, and it cost me about £3.50 to fill up. So yeah, very, very cheap to run. But this is I'm going off on a bit here. I just wanted to mention Ed's channel because it's a really good watch. Any of his videos, for anyone can enjoy his videos. I think they're brilliant. They're funny, they're raw, they're not overdone or over edited or anything like that. He's just a natural at making great content. What I would do is one that is very edited actually is absolutely superb, and I'm going to put a link up here, and I'm also going to put a link up at the end for it. Just watch that as just an advisory. It's a great watch. That's all I want to say. As ever, my videos go on longer than what I want them to, quite often when I'm making this type of video. But yeah, give it a watch. It's a great channel, great guy, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on Sunday.